us, and I'm just grateful that the community, I'm able to support the community with some type of trade-off, and they're happy to help grow my platform, and both public and private, and be able, everyone having to be happy with the scenario. In summertime, dude, Game Crossing, we locked down a contract to start teaching summer school programs with coding and Smash. So that's awesome for the Game Crossing crew and the students that are now becoming teachers and instructors, and that's awesome. Being able to see evolution on the Game Crossing platform is nothing short from what my dreams have ever been, because it's always been about them, about the community, about them coming in and paying their dues, but then turning around and being able to make some type of income off of it. All right, MHS Cheeso and
MHS Fuego. Interesting matchup. The Game & Watch and Sonic.
And we're going to get their match started here pretty soon. Looks like they've struck stages here. So when it's game one, player one will strike one stage, player two strikes two stages, and then player one picks the stage from the last two stages. So that's where we're at. So right now, they're actually going to go Final Destination. So I love the Stage Striker app, or Stage Striker implementation into the stream. It makes it look great.
It makes it look more interactive. Like, everybody knows what's going on.
What's going on.
Being left in the dark. Yeah.
So everybody knows what's going on, and that's a great thing. And we can start explaining to parents and people out there that don't know stages, what they're called or what they look like, and we can start explaining why stages are beneficial for certain characters and why they're selecting them. So what do you think on the selection from Cheeso being Final Destination and having him being the Sonic? What do you think is the benefit here for the Sonic?
I think it'll allow him to do it a lot better, because he doesn't have to worry about platforms, especially with the
spin dash too. Yeah. Like the platforms could definitely hinder the Sonic from nailing a spin dash, an arrow or spin dash in a direction.
It does better for his overall mobility.
So Game & Watch, we don't have a lot of Game & Watches out there. I seem to see him, but as I'm saying, trying to give him some love, he gets his stock taken away. A lot of down airs here, opening him up for misses and opportunity for being able those down airs, putting him in a position to receive damage. Not good choices here.
Maybe one missed time down, it could be the end of the stock if we manage to see that. A Sonic going very good on this Game & Watch, trying to keep him off stage, doing a lot of damage. Ooh, Game & Watch missed the forward air. Not forward air, forward smash.
Oh, and he takes a stock. Let's go. And Fuego, he's only a middle schooler. So, yeah, he's only a middle schooler. One of our highlight kids here that's in our middle school course that places pretty high in our tournament. So, in the class tournaments.
Game & Watch away from him. But a good forward smash just managed to. Ooh, and the 9.
And he got the 9.
The 9 taking the stock up.
That was total luck. Like, he just didn't even, he just threw it out there. But that's okay. He hit the 9, took the stock, and getting the last stock with Cheeso and Aaron character is always exciting.
Sometimes you gotta take risks, and those risks may pay off.
And if you saw there the apples on stage, those were taken in by Cheeso and gave it some health back.
That might have been the deciding factor of this match.
Nair there, down tilt.
Oh!
Better DI there needed from Fuego, and he would have been able to get it. But look at the smile. See, that's the one thing you get to see is Smash. Even.
No, I think that smile's gone.
This is the one thing that makes esports and Smash so great, is the smiles and the fun that these kids have and the competitors have on a scene. Occasionally we'll get the kid that cries, but that's okay, because it shows love and passion that they want to win, and they just have to learn how to win. and how to accept a loss. And that's all part of maturing.
If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And if you don't beat the best, then you try again.
You try again. If you play 1,000 games in the beginning and you've never played Smash, you'll probably lose 900 of those games.
I learned that the hard way.
But at least you'll get one here and there, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Is you're learning every time you get onto an offline, and the best place to learn is offlines.
Exactly.
So go to MS70, pay your $20, get waxed, but learn and play with people that you've never played with. And those guys that go to MS70 are not just casuals. These guys are the ones that want to be competitors and know the game as it should be played. Go to like Land Hero. Land Hero, same way. You're gonna get the same caliber of how to get game as get your whoop 1,000 times.
He's right though. He's right.
Yep, there's no lies in that, man. Yeah, I think I went 2 years at Out of the Park Pizza without going 0-2. Like I always went 0-2. Barely won games, but now I'm getting PR players down to last stock, and I'm happy with that. I'm a 43-year-old man. Yeah, and Barbecue says he's gone for 4 months, and he's pretty good Inkling. Purple Inkling, known for, I'm sorry, Mario and Inkling. So, but yeah, it's true. You have to go to offline. It's almost like just tell yourself that you're giving the community a donation to allow you to come and play for hours and get that training. If you're paying $20 to go to a local, but you're getting 4 hours of training with random high caliber players, you can't even get that on Metafy.
And that's another thing. Like, it's all a matter of mindset. Like, there's some people that go to a tournament and they lose. Like, oh no, I'm not that good anymore. But then there's some people that are like, no, I don't just lose. This is a training opportunity. This is a chance for me to get better, so I can eventually win this tournament.
Yeah, and that's the way you do it. I mean, look at Metafy charges. I think some of these guys are charging like $35, $40 for like 45 minutes worth of gameplay. You pay $20 to go to MSM0. And get there first and get on friendlies and don't move from that station. Let people come in and out. You're going to get a lot of training and people are going to talk to you. They're going to tell you like, hey man, you should be DIing in or DIing out depending on whatever situation you're in or with your character. You're like, don't roll in, don't roll out, don't check chase, whatever you want to call. That spike is that stage spike is untechable. Things of that nature. You're going to figure out from getting multiple sources of education at an MSM0, and Cheeso, as we said, would take it 2-0.
Okay, at least it wasn't that much of a massacre. Like, had he gone this battles, like, we wouldn't have seen. I don't think we wouldn't have seen much from Fuego.
And we're gonna get Whittier High School GC nose hairs. Recently added the talent of interviewing people at offline. So if you check out his Twitter, he will post his freelancing interviews with pro players and individuals on the scene. So check out Nose Hairs, and he will be playing Lakewood's Daigo. He either plays.
I don't know his name.
You know he plays?
I know he plays Pikachu.
Sheik, Dr. Mario. So Pikachu, Sheik, Dr. Mario is what you'll probably see from Daigo from Lakewood. And he's a top 3 finisher here. We have Random MNK is the Sephiroth, and I think that's the player that everyone's going to have to beat. And the reason why he is so good with that Sephiroth is that the length of Sephiroth's sword and the spacing ability spacing skills that Random has. He understands his character very well, and you'll get to see him on stream eventually. But his spacing skills are ridiculous, is going along with Sephiroth's range with that sword.
It's actually somewhat slow, but they make up for really long range.
And then it doesn't help that Sephiroth has projectiles, and he has projectiles that stick and have a timer on them before they actually inflict damage to your character. So A lot. Sephiroth brings a lot. The only thing that Sephiroth is slow. He's a slow character, but if you understand